Well, it seems like it's taking a week for Friday to finally show up. So, yeah, it's supposed to rain all weekend. I still got a trailer I want to finish. So, of course, Mother Nature says it's got to rain. Why not? But there are some things I can do, even if it does rain. Obviously can't paint, but I got brackets I need to make. And I got a couple of tubes. I got one. I got a couple of tubes that I need to backfill with some spray foam so our friendly neighborhood wasps don't think it's a good spot to build a nest. So, let me show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so on this old trailer here, this box right here, this beam right here, I'm going to have to put I'm going to spray foam it there and here. Because like you see, there's even old wasp nests already in there, so the scent of a wasp is there. So, I mean, there's nothing to that. You don't want to come out. I should have just blown it out the other way. But anyway, what I'll do is I learned that trick in pipe yards on places where they got racks. They just go down through there and spray foam the ends of them. Well, I'm not going to use as much spray foam as it looks like it might. I'll show you what I'm going to do. But also, on this one, I got a little bitty hole to backfill on this one here too. Right here. And I'll show you what we're going to do. I was going to cut that off, but it's built like a truss. And the missus said, well, why don't we just keep it full length? And if we need to take something home that's like really super long, then we can just pull the tongue out. Well, it takes a little bit of planning. It's not like a tractor trailer, but yeah, the idea ain't bad. I like the idea. So I got to drill 2 holes to attach up this piece right here to the trailer. And then once I do that, I got 2 holes for that, and then I got to build some brackets to attach the box to this. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Mother Nature's probably going to get mad at me and rain me out, but I'm going to do what I can. So let me show you what I'm going to do with the boxes before I spray foam. See if I can pause this thing here. So you just take some newspaper, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this newspaper, and I'm going to stuff it in there so that I don't know, that's probably good enough right there. About that much space. I'll do the same thing down here. That way I'm not backfilling. I'm not using a whole can of spray foam on the tube. I don't really want to go in from this direction because I get blocked by that angle iron. But I'll run it in there about like that. Past this, where I try to cut it. I was going to try to cut it off. But that didn't work for me. So I run it in there that way. The spray foam, I'll fill that up, and hopefully I won't have water get in there. I'll do the other one the same way. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so that should work. That should expand. I might want to put a little more than that. I got plenty of it. That should expand and be alright now. I think I'll put a little more in that one. I think it'll work though. I don't know how long it'll take for it to actually set, but anyway, it's not like it's super cold. Yeah, I'll put a little more in this one. And then when it's dry and cured, then I'll cut it off with a saw and just clean it up. Spray paint it black. Alright, so for brackets, I've got some of these taken off that I took off the trailer. It's not going to do what I want. But anyway, these brackets go, instead of bolting through the rail, they bolt over the rail. And like I said, I got nuts on the end of it, so it ain't going to work. But what I'll do is I got some bed rail, and I'll take this bolt here, and mark the bed rail where I want it. Mark the bed rail where I want it, and make sure I've got enough height this way or one way or the other, so that I'll take a boat and boat through, drill a hole through this, which I got a hole right there I could probably use, at least for part of it. But anyway, I'll see what the height of this, is, and then I can take that piece and boat it to this. Alright, that's probably as clear as mud, ain't it? Oh, I guess I wasn't recording like I thought I was recording. Great. Alright, I don't know how much of that I missed. But anyway, I've installed one of my brackets on the trailer frame. And I was saying that on the box, in the front and the back, I'm going to have to attach a small piece of angle iron so that it'll support the corner of the trailer, because originally this trailer was basically a uniframe. That was the tongue, and the fender sit here. The axle was long in here somewhere, and I've cleaned it all up, and now we need a frame. That's the frame. So I'll have to bolt a piece of angle here and a piece of angle down there, and then when I get those angles in there, I'll bolt them to this bracket like this, like that, and that way it should be good. At least really, I'm talking over here. But that way these brackets, they won't have to move. The other brackets for the rest of the rails, the rest of these angles are going to be adjustable. Now somewhere in that frame there's a cross member, and I may not be able to put as many brackets on there as I want. Which, if I got 4 on there, I'm doing good. And I'm going to try to have this piece of angle here, piece of angle down there. So that's going to be, I'm going to try to have the 4 corners bracketed and secured to the frame. And preferably all 3 of these with the same way. But I got to do what I can, and I might not be able to do it. Who knows? My spray foam is drying nicely. Yep. All right. Alright, so I got one bracket up, and that bracket's got to be right here. Not sure that's going to work. It might not. I have a hard time seeing things sometimes. Visualizing how it's going to go. It might fit though. It might. I'm glad to cut them off, of course. But I got one bracket up there, and I got to put another bracket down here. I had a hard time finding drill bits. I did finally find this unibit here, and got that one there. But this is bed rail. Bed rail, for some reason, is really hard on drill bits. So, anyway, I've got one bracket on there. I ain't exactly sure that's going to work the way I want it to. We'll just have to see, right? But these will have to be cut off. I can go ahead and cut them off. And then I just got to worry about getting getting 2 more brackets, 3 more brackets. I got to have 2 up front, 2 down here, 1 down here, and 1 here. So 1 more bracket on the back, 2 on the front, and then I'll have it. I don't know how that rock got stuck in there. Ain't no telling. But anyway, there we go.